It was 9:20 a.m. on a Saturday morning where people were discharging their week's pressure that had accumulated from their various working places. My desire to rest was less weighty compared to the invitation I had had on a colleague's wedding ceremony. It seemed I was getting late due to the early morning workout, but it would be unpardonable to absent myself from the ceremony, which is mostly once in a lifetime. I got to the church few minutes after the bride had entered the auditorium. I saw the congregation sitting quietly and enjoying sweet melody from the choir in preparation for the officiating of the marriage. The church was filled to capacity, contrary to the recent safety protocol measures instituted by various governments in this COVID-19 era. Invitees have come from all over to grace the occasion of their friend, son and daughter, relative, colleague and in-law. My lateness compelled me to find a place to perch at the back. I was fortunate to meet someone who offered his seat to me when he realized who I was. I sat comfortably and began to follow proceedings. The next thing I heard was, I, Nanaya Owusu, do take thee, Ama Ansua, to be my lovely wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, according to God's holy ordinance, and do I pledge thee my faith. What do I hear? It seems contradictory to the recent news in the media and the environment generally. What has caused Openi Odro to shoot his wife to death? Kojo Patapa slashed his wife's throat like a Christmas goat. Kweku Busompem poured acid on his wife with a suspicion of infidelity. Ya Pokua poisoned her youthful husband. How come the supposed lovers turn into bitter rivals and enemies? How has the damsel turned to a demon in just a few years of marriage? What have they heard, seen and confronted that have necessitated this World War II in the relationship? Is it marriage or mirage? How come a beautiful edifice of marriage has turned into a broken home and a harmonious home turned into a hazardous home? When did the head of the house become the head of the house? A wife's face was swollen, thinking she has become a victim of armed robbery, but not so. The husband has become the heavyweight champion in the house instead of the ring. I could read from the emotional face of the woman as she stood in awe with her hands on her head, saying, "This is not the Kwame I married. He has changed." Who changed him? And at which point did Kwame turn ballistic and combatant? Is it coming from the partner's behavior, friends' influence, family interference, environmental factors, economic conditions, demonic forces, or self? Who is to blame? Fasten your seatbelt as we undertake a journey to discover one of the greatest mysteries of God concerning the beautiful architecture of marriage.